I've loved that Pi has clearly explained and been able to attract a wide variety of people. I found it much easier to get my friends onto the Pi app rather than into Coinbase, for example. So I think bringing this almost marketing attitude to the rest of the blockchain community is a great way to say, like, hey, look, we're delivering some value to you. We can help make blockchain and cryptocurrency easily accessible to all this market that you haven't been able to attract yet. So I'd love to see Pi act as almost a marketing agency for some of these other organizations to then pave the way for greater, more complex integrations down the road.
Hi, P can be the most popular currency in the world if it develops the following. 1. Start working with fiat currency. 2. Increase the speed of transactions compared to other currencies. 3. Sign contracts with money service companies around the world. 4. Have a vast ecosystem. 5. Attract the investor and have speed in implementing the programs. Bye.
Pi and other cryptocurrencies, they can work together in a collaborative way by utilizing their own mechanism or sharing the technological platform for their mutual beneficial use. This will be capital light model, and every projects have to share their technological assets and platforms, and it is not necessary to build the separate technological platforms by each of the projects, because it will be very costly to them. So to utilize the platforms and exchanging the supports with each other, they also can leverage their mutual benefits by making cooperations and also taking benefits of capital light model. So it is a good idea to share the technology platforms and all the expertise they have and grow up together as a joint and collaborative technological companies. Thank you.
I think the Pi can collaborate with other blockchain projects. It's very simple and easy because the banks are the most or the first people to adapt the blockchain, because it's going to impact them tremendously if they didn't go and pursue it. So most banks are well known with the blockchain now. So we need to create liaison committees and to be meeting with these banks, or many big businesses like Amazon or all these big businesses. They all believe in the blockchain. This is the future. I think is gonna change the future. Many big companies using it now, and I think approaching banks and big businesses and to explain to them our community how solid and strong, and we could really establish business transition with them by just talking to them, explain to them, and see how could we support them and how could they support us. That's, I think, would be a task need to be created by the core committee, and how to approach these businesses.
Hello pioneers. Today I'm going to walk you through my ideas about two most commonly asked questions. The first one is, how can Pi collaborate with other blockchain projects? While blockchain may have cut its teeth on the cryptocurrency Bitcoin, the distributed electronic ledger technology is quickly making inroads across a variety of other industries. That's mainly because of its innate security and its potential for improving systems, operations, all while reducing the cost and creating new revenue streams. There are numerous use cases of blockchain around the world, from the food industry to scientific laboratories. Blockchain technology's adaptation is on the rise. So, how can Pi collaborate with other blockchain technologies in the future? Pi's core strength lies in its number. There are numerous Pi nodes and supernodes actively running around the clock around the globe. That can be a gold mine for many blockchain projects who are looking for decreasing the transaction time. Thousands and thousands of transactions are being done every second. With the numbers of transactions happening per second is increasing, the wait time for the transaction to get processed is also increasing, due to which the user has to wait more or have to pay higher fees to get the transaction processed quickly. But Pi can collaborate with this blockchain and help to scale transactions throughout without affecting or without sacrificing decentralization and the security. Users can both save time and money by not paying the higher fees. Another great collaboration would be with a software wallet. Pi can become a next generation software wallet. I call it the next gen software wallet because the typical traditional wallets available in this space can only hold, exchange, or swap cryptocurrency. But with Pi, it can hold, swap, exchange, and mine its own cryptocurrency. That would be awesome. All the things under one hood.
On the question of how Pi can collaborate with other blockchain projects, I believe one way to do this is to create some form of interoperability between Pi and other blockchain projects. For example, Pi can handle the financial aspects and payment aspects of smart contracts. So this way, people who use these contracts, people who use this particular blockchain, don't have to deploy their entire contract onto the Pi network to be able to benefit from the strong payment system that the Pi mobile app is developing. And the second thing Pi can do is act as a bridge between regulators and the other blockchain projects. For example, now, I believe Pi is looking to build a very strong know your customer system. Other blockchain networks can leverage on this know your customer system and deploy their projects to Pi without having the hassles of blockchain operability and all that. Once Pi can handle the area of interoperability between blockchains, I believe it will go a long way in creating a collaboration between Pi and other blockchain projects. Other blockchains can benefit from the KYC, because the KYC, once Pi has developed a very strong KYC, it will help the users to understand and build more trust in the Pi network system. It will help regulators to depose more confidence in it. And in this way, other blockchain projects can benefit from this to get some form of compliance with regulatory laws and all that. So I believe interoperability will be a very good way to create collaboration between Pi and other blockchain projects.
How should Pi collaborate with other blockchains and traditional projects? Well, Pi is still in its infant stage. So in my opinion, I don't think Pi should reach out for collaboration with other blockchains and traditional projects. The power of the Pi network is its proof of work guaranteed by 10 million verified pioneers. So my approach to collaboration would be to wait for other blockchains and traditional projects to reach out to the Pi network. With this approach, the Pi network would have the upper hand during business negotiations. So to sum it up, adapt the mentality of a powerful crypto project, 10 million verified pioneers. Let the mainstream blockchains and projects approach the Pi network with their ideas. Let them come, let them talk. We, the Pi network, have plenty of time.
On how we can collaborate with other blockchain systems in existence is to either collaborate with a platform like local cryptos, where people can exchange local currency directly on the platform for Pi. This works really well, at least in Kenya, and because it's really very successful. It appears that it is global, and therefore it would make Pi easily available for exchange at good rates locally, and also creates jobs for people who will choose to sell and buy Pi directly from such a platform. Of course, this is a basic platform that even Pi can create on its own. The other way we can make business work with Pi is create an app that allows people to buy Pi, to buy goods and services using Pi. This app would be available both for the merchants and for the users. And each time somebody goes to a merchant, they just enter the merchant number and the amount is required to pay, and they can shop for goods and services anywhere. This is a service similar to one in Kenya called Lipa na M-Pesa, which works very much like a debit card and is very successful. I can imagine that if Pi was to have such a system, everybody globally would benefit, and especially at this time of the COVID pandemic, where all businesses have been affected, this would offer businesses a new avenue to revive their businesses. Thank you.
In our opinion, P can be easily integrated to other blockchain projects. As P is designated to be a global currency, the use of this can be an alternative for the rewards of mining other cryptocurrencies or received interest after holding other currencies. These alternative coin feature would be useful for those who mine other coins but can receive rewards or have a bigger stash of other not easily sellable coins by receiving interest in P. Currently, there are other crypto platforms, apps, where P is mentioned as a starting project, so basically they help us to get P to a better known status to acquire further users. When P will turn to the public after phase 3, these features of promoting other cryptos can be sold as normal ads on the network, generating additional income.
Pi can create a conversion system to convert between Pi and other major blockchain projects and cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin. This system would allow users to convert both ways, meaning that users could exchange Pi for other currencies or other currencies for Pi. The new implementation of this would grow the Pi network and would create many new users.
Lately, I have talked to many friends in retailing business. Basically, they are very interested in bringing Pi for their business. No businessman would reject money coming in, whatever form it is. Of course, we also need to attract people to mine and use their Pis. Anywhere, if there are some stores, some place accepting Pis, people will start believe it and use it on a daily basis. It's like some kind of live advertisement day in, day out. Pi will be spread it out like this in a bottom-up way among people who know little about Pi and blockchain. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That saying suits very well for the Pi project. Much hard work has been done, but there's still much more to be done yet. Let's working together, my fellow pioneers all over the world. Let's dive into barter marketplace, starting to build a decent value for Pi. That's very much fundamental for people and the traditional industries to embrace Pi, in my view. That's all. Many thanks for your patience. Happy money. See ya.
Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. So that collaborate with business project make easy to handle businesses and give high benefit. For that it's needed to make a well planned strategy. How can we create a value for their product, and how can Pi help to boost their profit? For that it's needed to collaborate businesses having similar motto to achieve a goal. For good collaboration, it's needed to target a different businesses having equally customer, which give both or all of them profit. Good collaboration means sharing the responsibilities, risks, benefits, and credits. Pi can collaborate with businesses by advertising together, discount and special offer, sharing market efforts, co-branding, and being certified by other company. For the collaboration, Pi can give priority to innovation network, which can develop individual and group capabilities and secure long-term survival.
I believe Pi will be taking the control of the market in the future because how easy Pi to use, making the customer trust Pi for new or digital currency, like a payment, transaction, or any transfer around the world. And if we have already the good review from the customer or from the people around the world, this is make other blockchain will come, join, and collaborate with new blockchain project.